So like map filter is also one special function which is very widely used in functional programming. So filter and map, they are almost similar. Map, what it does is whatever function you pass, both map and so both map and filter, they take first as function as parameter and even this function as parameter. Now what this map does is both will take collection, both will take some collection. Here also map takes collection. Map takes collection. Now map, what it does is for every item present in this collection, the function is applied. The function is applied. So this is map. Now this filter, what it does is it will use this function, as the name indicates, it uses the function. Function is used to select the data, select items. Function is used to select items from collection. Is used to select items from collection. Collection. So for example, suppose if I take, we'll take the example, then it will be much better. So it is day 19. So I'll take some list. I'll take words equals to something like 1. I'll take the same things, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, when I use map on this, so if I apply, if I say print list map len words, so len is applied on every item. So I have to execute this. So execute this. So when I apply a map function, as we have already seen several examples, it will perform this function whatever you pass on every data item and the result is returned. Now suppose if I take print, same thing, if I take print list. Now I want to know whether a word is of length greater than 3 characters or not. So I'll use lambda item here, or str, whatever name, it does not matter, length str greater than 3. So I want to check here, I'm applying condition. So what this does is it will take the words one by one and check if the length is greater than 3. And if it is greater than 3, it says true. Otherwise, it says false. Now, first word, it is false. Second word, it is false. Third word, it is true. Fourth word, true. Fifth word, true. This is false. So this is the output of map. Now, same condition, if I apply with filter, what it will do. So that is the difference between the two. That's why I've selected this example. So print list. Now, if I say filter instead of map, I'll take the remaining thing as it is. I'll take remaining thing as it is. Now, what it does is it will pick the word only when its length is greater than 3. So that is, so it gives 3, 4, 5, 7. Here I have to give bracket. So this is the difference. See, same condition I'm applying here. Now for every, see, the output of map function contains the number of elements that are exactly equals to the number of elements that are there in the source. So words has 7 words, and the result is also 7 item list. But filter will pick the items based on the condition. So if length is greater than 3, it will be picked, otherwise it is not picked. So filter, what it does is it will take a function. According to the function, the item is picked, otherwise it is not picked. So that is filter. Whereas map, what it does is it will apply the activity on every item. The number of items in the result are exactly equals to the number of items in the source. Source is the words here, which is 7, and the result is this one. It also contains 7 items. So that is the difference between filter and map. Now I want, for example, suppose I want the display the list of words, display the words from the list in uppercase letter if the length of the word is greater than 3. Length of the word is greater than 3. So this is I want to display the words greater than 3. So what I can do here is I can write. So here two activities. One is filter, another is applying the activity. So filter is to check the length greater than 3. The action what I have to apply is uppercase. So I can mix both filter and so first filter, then map. So I'll say print map, then filter. Filter, then what I'll do, I'll take lambda. Okay, map, what I'll do is, yeah, I'll do that lambda str, length of str greater than 3. Then this should be input to map, and map should, what it should do is lambda str, sorry, str is a keyword, so I'll take something like word, whatever it is. So length of word, actually it's a keyword, so we should not use. I'm using that, but it does not matter, but to avoid confusion, so I'll say a word colon colon I have already written word upper. This is upper, this is the function. So or simply I can say upper. Oh, I can I need not okay, it is string, so we have to write this. So I'll execute this now. So invalid syntax. Sorry, here some input I have to give to this filter. The input is words. Here words. So invalid syntax. Lambda word filter. Lambda word length of word greater than 3. So no comma here. This is this bracket I have to use here. So this is the bracket for this and one more bracket here. Now it is correct. So now it is correct. Still some so spelling mistake here. Okay, that is the problem. spelling mistake, BDA. So here I have to convert into list. So that is, so I'll get now. Now what I'm doing is here I'm first using this. So if you want a step-by-step process, so what I'll do here is I'll take this. So what is happening, I'll explain step by step. So I'm selecting the words using this filter. So I'll say select words. So which words are selected? The words which are greater than the words which are having length greater than 3. So that is this is what we get from this part. So I'm taking that I'm passing it to map. So I'm passing that to map. So for selected words, the map function is applied, which is uppercase letter. So I'll do it map. Then lambda, LMPDA, lambda, word upper. So for which I am applying the selected words. So this is division. If you have confusion there. So list, this is map. Selected words. Okay, here I have to say list. So one more list I have to take. I'll take this now. Word upper selected words. Map lambda. So first I'm getting this. Okay, I'll try to print this. Print selected words. So I'm getting that. Now, what is the problem here? Lambda. So sorry, I had to use a function here, not this one. So now I think it's okay. So first I'm from words, I'm selecting the words. So I'm getting it. Then I'm converting into uppercase. So this, I'm doing selection here. The selected words are passed as parameter to map. And map, what it is doing for every selected word, it is converting into uppercase. So I'm mixing these two into one with the help of functional programming. So this is how the functional programming is done. Now suppose my requirement is I want all words, but the words with length greater than 3, I require in uppercase. Remaining, I want same. Remaining words, I want same. So if I use the same logic, it becomes complex. So what we can do is, we can say, we can use here something like for it is word. So for word in words, if length of word greater than 3. So this is another way of this is I'm doing using list comprehension, and I'm doing it. So print, I'll do this. So I'll get the selected words, and I'll use upper. So this is another way without using functional programming or using list comprehension. I'm doing it. So if the word is greater than 3, I want to display. So I can do it. If word is less than 3, I want to get as it is. But I cannot combine two conditions here and get the result here. So I have to take some type of condition like. So here I'll add the question so that the things will be clear. So display all words, all words, but with the following condition. So with the following condition. So the condition is length of word is greater than, length of word is greater than 3, display in uppercase. Otherwise, display word as it is without any change. So this is my requirement. So if I want to do this, what I can do is I can combine one more here, plus I can say again one more word for word in words if length of word less than or equals to 3. So this is now I'll get both. I'm getting both if the word length is greater than 3 in capital letters, less than 3 in uppercase letters. But the problem what you are getting is I have the words. This the words what I have is 1, 2, 3, 4 in this order. But whatever I'm getting in a different order. I'm getting in a different order. So, but I want even the order to be same as this. This is giving the result, but the order is disturbed. 1 is coming here, 2 is coming here, 3 is coming here. So first it is displaying all words with greater than length and in uppercase. Then it is displaying all words less than length, less than or equals to length 3. But those words are displayed as it is. Now I want even the order to be I want order of the words as it is, original order, then I can use a different logic. So what I'll do is to logic to maintain the original order of the words. So in this case, what I'll do is I'll go for a function, simple function. So I'll define a function called pick something, some name I am giving, pick words. So what I'll do in this is if word length is length of the word is greater than 3, I'll return the uppercase word, return word upper. Otherwise, I'll return word in as it is. So this is a more simple logic, because when you want to have multiple logics, multiple statements, instead of going for lambda or comprehension, you can go for a function. So now the logic becomes very simple. So I can say print map. I'll say list map. Here in map, I'll say pick. Then I'll say words. This is more readable. When you want to have more logic, complex logic, then you can go for this. So I have to execute this first. So then I can execute this. Now I'll get the result. See, now the order is maintained, and whatever I required, I'm getting it. So 1, 2, 3, they are maintained in same order. And if it is greater, length is greater, it is coming in uppercase. If it is not if it is less than or equals to 3, it is the word remains same, the order remains same. So if you want to build complex logic, means many statement, instead of writing this kind of, if it is a one liner, better go for lambda function or the comprehension. If you want to include more logic, like like what we have done here, it is better to go forward, and the function is simple, and the even the statement what we have written to do the job is also simple. So this is how, so based on what the requirement, based on the problem, you have to choose the appropriate procedure to do the job. So that is very important. So you have to analyze which is better for this problem. Accordingly, you have to do the coding. So that is one very, very important thing you have to do. That you will be getting it by practice. So you practice several. So I am giving some, you take some textbooks or take some websites, then do keep on do the logic, then you can practice and do the apply the features of Python well. So this is one more thing. Next concept what we can see, one more function is reduce. So we have seen two functions. Map is one function and filter is another function. Reduce is a slightly different function, and it is not a function, it is part of the module. So if you take map, it is readily used, and filter is readily used, but reduce function is part of the module called func tools. So you have to import this module to use it. Like suppose if I want to perform any mathematical function, the functions are part of math module, I have to import. So if I want to use reduce function, you have to import it, because it is not a built-in function. It is a function which is part of some built-in module. So the module name is func tool. What is a module? How to create our own modules? We'll be discussing little later. But just remember that here module can be treated as collection of functions or collection of classes, whatever it is. It's a program where you can keep all of them together, several things together. So if I want to use the reduce, it is not an independent built-in function. It is part of the module. So I have to import func tools to use it. But what reduce does is, it will, like map and filter, the parameters what it takes is, it takes the function name and collection. Now what it does, the function, what reduce does is, the final result is only one value. Final result is only one value, because what it does is, now it performs the operation cumulatively on all the data items, not individually, cumulatively. Suppose if I take sum, now what it does is, first suppose if I give 10, 20, 30, 40. So what first it does is, sum it will be applied on two numbers, then result is 30. Then the sum is applied on 30 and 30. The result is 60. Then sum is applied on 60 and 40. So this reduce, what reduce function, what it does is, whatever function you have passed here, that function will be applied cumulatively on pair of data items. Look, first suppose if I pass this as one list, so the first on two items it is performed 30. Then result on third item it is performed 60. Then result on fourth item it is performed, it is 100. So that's how it does the activity. So finally it will give the result as 100. it will give the result as 100. So that is the reduce function. So reduce will give one result by cumulatively performing the function on pair of data items. First two items has taken as pair, and subsequently the result of that pair, result of the previous operation plus the next item will be combined, and then that function is applied. Like first 10 and 20 is 10 on 10 and 20, sum is performed, then the uh, result 30. Now after first operation, after the first operation, it will be performing the operation, the same function on the result plus the next item. So that is how it goes. So that is the reduce function. So it is terminated. I'm restarted the word. Okay, by that time I'll take the example that is better. So if I take one example, so I'll take nums. I'll take 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now this is okay. I'm taking tuple. So instead of tuple, I'll take list. So this is one I'm taking as input. Now to apply reduce, I have to say import func tools. So that I have to perform. Then if I take print func, so to reduce this size of this name, I'll say as ft. So ft dot reduce. So the function what I'll do is sum. Then I'll say nums. It will give some of the numbers one by one. So one more bracket here. So this I have to execute. Then I'll execute this. Int object is not iterable. Sorry, function I have to use here. Reduce print not. Okay, what I'll do is I'll take some function here. So I'll define add first and second. Now I'll say return first plus second. Now if I take this is better because you will be knowing what is happening there. So add. So now add function is applied. Add is not defined. I have to execute this. So I'm getting the result as 150. What it is doing, it is adding. Now you check what is happening here. Each time I'll print first and second. Then you will know what reduce does. First comma second. Each time when I call, I'll do this. See, first time what it is passing 10 and 20. Next time the result of 10 and 20 is 30. 30 and 30 are passed. Then the result of 30 is 60. 60 and next item is passed. So that is how the reduce will be calling the functions. It will be calling the functions. So this is the reduce function. It will be repeatedly performing the job. So I can take one more, like define mult. So I'll say first and second. So it will multiply the things and print. I'll also print first and second. Then say return first into second. Now I'll execute this. Here instead of add, I'll say mult. So 10 and 20 is multiplied, 200 is result, 200 and third number is multiplied 6000. So this is how it performs the job. So what reduce does is on pair of data items, the operation is applied, but each pair what actually done is first time it will take first two data items that are part of collection. From subsequent subsequently it will take the result of previous operation. Is result of previous operation is taken as first data item, then the second data item is the next item in the collection. So that's how the reduce will be doing the job. So we'll be using all these operations together. Will be whenever we require, we'll be using lambda function, and whenever we require, we'll be using the other functions like map, reduce, then the filter. So based on the requirement, we'll be using the different set of functions, and for even the subsequent concepts, we will be using these functions. Next, we'll have some more examples, like suppose I have one data. I have one list of tuples. Suppose suppose student data. I have student data, which is actually list of tuples. So I have student name. So the first one is student name. So I'll take student name. Second is suppose I'll take I'll take year of the student. And third, I'll take total marks the student has scored, or CGPA up to that. Suppose I'll take 9.3. This three I'm taking. Or here I'll take what I'll take roll number instead of year. I'll take roll number. So roll number I'll take something like CSC 1, 2, 3. This is roll number. I'll take total marks. Something like some total marks. Then I'll take next tuple, something like Rahul. I'll take CSC 100. Then I'll give 450. Then I'll take next Rohit. Suppose ECE 500. Then I'll give the marks as 475. Then I'll take, this is one more, so I have to take I'll take one more, like one more tuple, student details. So I'll take Dhoni, something like ECE 250. Then I'll take the marks as 490. So this data I have. So there are 4 records, four tuples in a list, and every tuple contains student information like name of the student, roll number, and total marks scored. Now this is this data I have. Now here in this, I want to print the student details. Print student details, all student details, all student details, based on student details in the order based on name. So this is my requirement. So I have to order them based on name. So if I want to order them based on name, I can simply say sorted. So I'll say sorted student data. We'll get this. I have to execute this. So I'm getting first as per the name, which one I'm getting as per the name, the first name is Dhoni because it is starting with D, then Kohli, then Rahul, Rohit. This is the order based on the name, because name is the first item. Automatically when I say sorted, based on first item, the sorting happens. So this is automatic sorting. Now my requirement is, so my requirement is print student, all student details, based on in order, in the order based on branch, based on branch. So when I take based on branch, I'll get the same, because I have in some orders, or instead of not branch, roll number I'll take. Then if it is roll number, I'll get a different order, not branch, roll number. Now, if I want to do this kind of sorting, which is not possible in default sorting. So if I simply say sort, I'll get only based on the first item. Now, if I want to sort based on any other thing, when I have records like this, then I have to depend on lambda function. So this is another use of lambda function. I want to give another use. That's why I'm taking this example. So sorted. Now, not a so sorted student data. Now I want the sorting based on different things. So I'll say lambda student record. This is the student record. So the student record means one record at a time, because it is list of tuples. So every tuple is passed as one record. Now the record has 3 items. STD record 0 is name. STD record 1 is branch. STD record 2 is tuple. Sorry, total marks. So I want to sort based on STD record 1 means second item, which is roll number. The source for this source already have given. So this is the requirement. So when I execute this, now you can see the order is based on the roll number. So first roll number is CSC 100. CSC 100 is first roll number. If you sort on roll number, CSC 100 is first, CHC 123 is second, then EC 250 is third, and EC 500 is fourth. So what I am doing is I am sorting based on the second element, because the index starts from 0. If I give 0 here, it is same as the default because it is first element. So it is same as this one. I want to sort, first element is name, but I want to sort based on second element, which is roll number. So I'm getting this. Similarly, if I want to sort based on the total marks, just change that to 2. So anyhow, I'll write that. So based on the total marks, which is the third item, total marks. So here what I have to do is I'll take this, just to change that 1 to 2, then I'll get the result. I'll take here, now I'll say 2 here, so I'll get the result. So now based on the total marks, so 450 is the least marks. So according to order, least marks you'll get 450, then 475, 490, 500. So we are sorting based on. So whatever way you want, you can sort it. Suppose I want to sort based on the reverse of the name. Reverse of the name. Then what I can do is just I'll take this. So based on the reverse of the name, so I'll take 0 because name is 0. Then I want to take not the original order, so I'll say colon colon -1. Now I'll get the reverse sorting is done based on the reverse of the name. So if I sort based on the reverse of the name, I is first, IL is first, IN is second, LU is third, and TI is